Speaking of shooting the club up, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. She's what? What? That was a bad segue. That made no sense, did it?
That was actually funny as
I
shit.
don't even know. Oh, she can shoot. She can shoot, right? Oh, that was
Yes.
good. That was good.
That was actually good, bro. Oh, that took me.
That's funny.
Yo, somebody, that's got to be the clip, bro. That's got to be the short. Oh, all right, we back.
That's funny.
He was so funny that he muted himself. Oh shit.
Can't hear you.
That was good. We needed that today. America needed that.
Oh shit! I muted myself that whole time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
I was saying clip that. Anyway,
Has to.
so these hating ass WNBA women decided to vote her number 9. So they do the All-Star voting the same way the NBA people do it, the players.
Oh, they
and
pick
the
you.
fans. Yeah. So Caitlyn broke the record for the most votes last year by the fans. This year she doubled that. And the league, the players voted her in number 9. She's the 9th most votes amongst players, which makes zero sense. So wait, my man broke it down here. Peace to Hugo Black, one of my favorite Instagram guys with all the facts on the NBA. He really debunks a lot of the Jordan bullshit.
I knew that was coming.
Here you go.
Huh.
The WNBA's jealousy of Caitlin Clark has never been more obvious as players vote her the 9th best guard. Yes, you read that right, bro. The WNBA just had their All-Star voting return, and the players voted Caitlin Clark as the 9th best guard in the league. Mind you, this is the same Caitlin Clark that came in breaking every record. She putting up numbers that have never been done in WNBA history. She literally has the entire league on her back. Look down here. This is how many votes she got from the fans. Look, she got 1.2 million All-Star votes. Not only is that a WNBA record, but it breaks her own record from last year when she got 700,000 as a rookie. And this, look, for reference, the top 30 vote getters for the 2023 All-Star game got 1.7 million All-Star votes combined. That's what Caitlin Clark is to the league. But if you let the players tell it, 9th best. They got Paige better than Caitlin Clark. Her own teammate, Kelsey Mitchell, better than Caitlin Clark. Like, come on, man. And I'm not even trying to disrespect anybody on this list, because, again, these are all All-Stars. All great players. I just feel like everybody trying to disrespect Caitlin. Gotta stop, man. The WNBA's...
Ain't that some shit?
Oh, you know what this is a perfect example of?
Did Angel Reese make the All-Star? She better have.
You know what this is the perfect example of when it comes to the WNBA.
Oh, gosh.
The cliche that you can lead a horse to water but you can't make it drink. This is literally the example of that. The players have been led to water, which is via Caitlin Clark. You still can't make them drink because what the hell else do you need? You need eyeballs on your sport.
On the sport, right.
And you are literally trying to Caitlin Clark could leave the WNBA tomorrow and still make millions of dollars endorsing products. Like
her shoe deal alone is eclipsing certain team salaries.
Yeah, so it's getting close to her not needing, she doesn't need the WNBA, but it's getting close to the fact of like, man, fuck y'all. You know,
she needs some kind of basketball.
I got mad at it. I don't want it no more, right? Like,
she need to play basketball though. Like, she can't just. She's not like a social media person or whatever, really. Angel Reese can leave basketball and do social media.
But Caitlin Clark is Caitlin Clark could go and do fucking how Jimmy whatever that does the hot dog eating contest. She could do a 3-point shooting She could show up and do events and just be a Harlem Globetrotter. She could be the first woman to Harlem. She could do a whole bunch of different things, right? They offered her millions for Big 3 just based on her ability and her fan base. This is an example where they're going to self-cannibalize if your biggest star is not being embraced by the players. That's a huge problem. I mean, you're going to self-cannibalize your own league. The league's already losing money. I mean, this is getting out of hand right now. I mean, if you want people to not watch the WNBA, this is the best way to do it.
Well, the drama and stuff.
But like on top of that, it's even supporters of the WNBA that are saying things like, this is the reason where people who aren't associated with the sport, or the women and men, say stuff like women being catty, this and that. In the NBA, do people have grudges against players and stuff like that. Of course, it exists.
Mm-hmm.
But
not
the
no,
NBA,
I don't
yeah,
think
the
they do
NBA
that.
knows how to unify behind the face of a
Oh
league.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
They know how
Respect.
it.
And
Alpha
a
dog,
lot of the
yeah.
most feel good moments in basketball, for example, everyone knows the tragedy of what happened to Halliburton game 7, those first couple minutes. Shay immediately turns around and is like, "Yo, are you okay?" Goes to a side. That was a feel good piece. Everyone was like, despite them being on separate teams, despite this being the highest rated, high stake game in their careers at this moment, sportsmanship shined through. You know what I'm saying? Those moments where certain players go, "Why are we doing this to Caitlyn? She's the reason why we're not on charter buses going to games anymore."
When she hurt her ankle a few weeks ago, they was high fiving like, "Yo, we got her." Like, that's crazy.
And the ratings went down. The ratings went down 50%.
He got injured, and Sean said that the ratings dropped 50%.
Yeah.
Like, you might not like the fact that
you gotta protect the asset.
People of color built this sport up and stuff. I get all that stuff. And yes, I feel like A'ja Wilson is still the best player in the WNBA overall. As a sports fan or as a player in that league, you can acknowledge that personally, but I got to understand why people watching the sport.
To watch though. She's like if you put let's say let's just use a woman of color like a Juju Watkins, right? When Juju hits the league,
it's gonna be the same effect as Caitlyn. It's gonna go crazy.
She's exciting to watch.
Yeah.
Like,
gonna go crazy.
I mean, A'ja's great player and all that shit, but she's like, fundamental. They're all fundamentals and stuff. And I felt like, I didn't even know who. I thought Kelsey Plum was Kelsey Plumlee, like one of the Plumlee family people.
Oh,
in the NBA. Yeah. When she first came out, and I was like, oh, and I started. She was one of.
And that's another thing. Let's look at the greats, like you mentioned, Kelsey Plum. Sabrina, she's up there. Sabrina Ionescu,
I guess.
A'ja Wilson, none of them two-way on Caitlyn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's all these people who, even if Caitlyn wasn't in the league, y'all wouldn't be number one anyway.
Nah, there's a couple. No, what's her name? What's that lady's name? She's old. She's like 40 something. She's just retired last year, I think.
Diana Taurasi. She retired, so don't give a shit.
She was hating.
She gone. Don't give a shit.
Man, she won championships, Olympics, everything. But yeah, they was all hating.
Nah, I know who we talking about, legend, but also gone. You gone now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I can see where they could be bitter about it because look, she just came out of nowhere, but she's that good though. You know what I mean?
And
like
that's another thing that's weird. That's another phrasing that's weird. She didn't come out of nowhere. She's new. Cause in college she been the shit. She broke every record.
Yeah, but she wasn't the shit until she got in it with Angel Reese. Nobody
those
knew
those numbers beg to differ.
Look, no.
Well, they were following.
Yeah, but nobody. Look, let me tell you something. Nobody gave a fuck about the numbers because Kelsey Plum was doing the same thing in college, and nobody gave a fuck.
Did she break every goddamn record?
But the threes that she was hitting,
for scoring.
She was like the Steph Curry. The threes that she was hitting.
Nobody gave a fuck until.
Well, it enhanced it. It enhanced it.
I'll agree with H, to be honest with you.
That's the only reason
it made it
no
bigger,
fucking clue.
But she was still gonna be the shit.
He was still gonna be the shit. But
but nobody would have cared.
People really
cared.
Like how social media takes a hold of it. I don't think really anybody paid attention to it until that moment. Because I remember I like women hoops. I didn't pay attention to her for real until that moment. Like, oh shit, no, this girl out here is actually fucking hooping.
Yeah,
like,
I don't follow no names. The only players I knew was everybody on in Vegas because Kelsey Plum and A'ja, all them. But I never followed college ball or anything like that until I saw that interaction.
She was a sensation in college, and at the time, it was just the simple fact that at that moment, women's college ball was more entertaining than to watch the men's college ball to a lot of people.
Oh, they were breaking
records.
Yeah.
they were breaking
the
attendance
Huskies
records.
doing their thing. You saw South Carolina doing their thing. You just had to watch it. Like, you just had to. But you're right. They was the two biggest, going ahead, especially when they was in the championship against each other. But, like...
And remember, Angel Reese won.
And everyone thought that's why she was going to have the bigger star. But Caitlyn the better player.
Yeah, I know, but she arguably...
But I also think that comes with people not knowing basketball, like your casuals. Like, that happened once those two had their head-to-head. Like, Caitlin Clark was going to be Caitlin Clark. But I look at it similar to, like, Breonna Stewart when she was in college. Like, Breonna Stewart was the shit.
Yeah.
He is the, like... So, statistically... But, the world doesn't really pay attention to her. Like, people don't even know that about her.
Angel Reese had the bigger personality.
Yeah, and so I think just the combo of the two just combusted and just made that moment.
It was female bird magic.
Yeah, and also any racial divide in this country gets
that
people
too.
Going too, man. The black versus white shit, and then all of a sudden Angel Reese is the victim, and she was. Motherfuckers talking about killing her in the fucking comments on her social media.
It was insane.
Can't feel away. Yeah, I mean it's crazy.
But we also got to realize too, they don't have. It's not like Caitlin Clark was typing them comments.
Oh no, I know. But Caitlin stood up for her too, and also that the thing is, and this is why I don't mind like Angel Reese's cockiness or her saying like, yeah, don't forget about me. I'm the one that made her famous, right? She says that all the time. Caitlin acknowledges that too.
Those two, I love it because those two ladies have a like a rivalry, but they still acknowledge each other.
Oh, they're cool.
They're friends.
Off court, they're cool.
Yeah, they're friends.
Yeah.
And it's everyone else it's the fans that are watching it that are pitting them against each other beyond what's sportsmanlike, and it's other players in the league that's like basically doing these Caitlin Clark bounties. I'm like, my lady, the ability to go on the airplane to go to your opponent's games is new because of her. Like, chill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Showdays in the back of the bus. They had a harder than Kareem.
Yeah, like
that's
it's literally there shouldn't be no teams doing those Michael Jordan Detroit Piston rules because as y'all see, when she gone, we lost viewership by 50%.
Yeah, and the same thing with Tiger. When Tiger first came into golf, a lot of people pushed against it, and now they all reap the benefit of the fact that the purses are exponentially larger because eyeballs went there and stayed there. So I think
my father will tell you straight up, and my father watches golf avidly. He knows the rankings. He never misses a tourney. He does PGA and Live. He'll tell you, I never watched golf before Tiger. And when I heard that, I said, really? I thought you were. He said, no, couldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
And it shocked the shit out of me.
Yeah. Yeah. They got a whole new generation into the game. So, I mean, look, they need to embrace whoever, whether it's Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, whoever is bringing eyeballs because, they're losing money every year. So you need more star power than you've had.
That should be shocking, even with Caitlyn coming in and people getting really excited for Juju. They're still losing money year over year. So like y'all can't afford to be biting any hands that feed you. Black, white, indifferent, missing fingers, extra fingers. No more biting hands. Play ball and get money.